When judges misbehave, they have to answer to two governing councils consisting of the elite judges across Canada. Provincially appointed judges have to answer to the Ontario Judicial Council, while federally appointed judges, those in Superior Court, have to answer to the Canadian Judicial Council. In both cases, the objective remains the same, and defense lawyer Clay Ruby says whether the judge is resigned or kicked off the bench, that goal is accomplished.
There's two goals. The primary goal is to protect the public and to protect the integrity of the judicial service. So you affect that result by letting somebody resign just as much as if you threw them out. The extra humiliation and punishment is, in that perspective, unnecessary. In most cases, you really are just all about making the system work for the public interest.
But Justice Wally Rychuk was one of those rarities. He was ordered removed from office for two acts. One, he French kissed Crown Attorney Kelly Smith at Old City Hall Courts. And another incident, he made a suggestive remark about a graphic light plate switch in his office. The Court of Appeal quashed that removal order and put Wally Rychuk back on the bench, as they ruled Justice Jean McFarland, who held the inquiry, shouldn't have allowed three new complainants who made other sexually inappropriate allegations against Rychuk to proceed in the same inquiry. She overstepped her bounds, and for that reason, the removal order was quashed. Wally Rychuk never got his second inquiry. Instead, he was paid until he retired, but never sat again on the bench. It was a dissatisfying result for everyone concerned.
But if he's going to retire as a natural phenomenon, then the public interest is served by having him no longer on the bench. Why spend scarce public resources chasing it? There's not much point in wasting scarce resources in an expensive process if the person who's subject to it is about to retire naturally at any event. You've achieved the public purpose as best you can. There's not much point in spending more money after it. I can see that reasoning. On the other hand, if the allegation is truly serious, you want to bring it to a conclusion. And it just seems inappropriate that the person who's subject to the proceeding should be able to control whether or not there's a hearing.
For the Toronto Sun, I'm Sam Pisano.